Welcome back to week 6. It's crazy that literally a month and a half has basically gone by since I started this challenge. And let me tell you where we're at, if you, in case you haven't followed it. We're at basically, I think $120, because I did sell some things that I'll tell you about, because last week we were at 0, but then this week we start at 120. So let me just tell you. So we sold some things. We sold a Starship thing that I just had in my room that I didn't even want for $60, and then we sold another thing for $40, and those are both profit. So it's like $100 basically. $100 in the bank, so that's really cool. So we can, turn that into cash and spend something. But I might keep it to save up because you usually make more profit when you buy bigger lots because shipping and all fees and all that crap, all the dinkity winkity. But then I also have these guys that I got in the other lot. These guys are light up guys. They're really freaking cool actually. Like his arm is attached to the lightsaber. It's really cool. But they're not working. So I think I need new batteries. But I don't know if I want to spend $7 on new batteries. You don't understand what I mean. But let me tell you all the things that we're going to sell. So basically, this week is really interesting. Because if you followed along, you know that I have a selling cap limit. Which really freaking sucks. Because that means I can't sell a certain amount. And I kind of sold all the stuff that I could sell in the month. So basically, what I need to do now is kind of wait, but I could maybe sell locally. I don't know. And then we got to get money from the metal shop too. So that was in the first episode. I didn't even contact. It's been really snowy here, so I haven't been able to work there because there's basically no walls. And we're selling him too. We're selling all these guys. So if you want any guys ever, just let me know. Let me know. And I want to start off the week and end the week with how many subs we have and how many views we have. I think we have 59,000 views or 57,000. And then subscribers, we are at 235. So that is really epic because 6 weeks, 235, 59,000, 60,000 views. I don't freaking know. That's pretty cool. Thank you guys so much. I want to help one person, motivate one person just to crush it. Just to crush this year because the year is so important. I believe to start when you start and don't just start for the world's expectations. What I mean by that is I started this challenge before the New Year's and I was going to do it at the New Year's, right? And I was going to say I was going to start it. I started before because why wait an extra week or two just so then the world knows that you're doing it? That's so pointless. Am I right? And what I've been doing is I've been making draft listings, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically just a listing that you haven't posted yet on eBay. It's really cool, actually. And I have all the pictures of all the minifigures. Let me go show you the minifigures. We got them right here. All of that is full of minifigures. There's over 60, 70 minifigures or something. And a lot of them are worth a lot of money. Some of them, only a couple are worth under $5, right? And I think that's really cool. But I have pictures of all of them, and then I baggied all of them up. So that's really nice because what I can do now is I can make drafts and not post them until I get my limit all ready to go. And I have another eBay account on this phone camera thing, but it's a new account, so the funds are very slow, but it has $8 left. So if those funds get sent to my bank account, then I know that it is a valid thing that I can use, so I could also use this account. Okay, it's the end of the day. Let me tell you what kind of happened. I want to do it through the day, but nothing really happened. Our house flooded, so we're just kind of trapped in a room right now. Because they're all fixing it all up. And so what I did today is I sell Lego, if you don't catch my drift already. And I'm selling that Death Star. And I messaged a resale store named Whoppy Bricks, if you've ever heard of him. And I want to see if he wants to buy it and for how much. Just to see if I can get it sold faster. And if he gives me a good price, then I can send him a bunch of minifigures. So if you want minifigures, let me know. But yeah, and there's nothing really else I can really do. We do have, I think, $100 in the budget right now. 160 if you count the metal shop money, but I haven't got paid that yet, so technically $100. But that is really, really cool. So yeah. And I talked I think it was last week, about getting these shoes. That was only the left shoe, and I got them, so they're getting shipped. So I can show you guys those, even though it's not a part of the challenge. I can still show you them, so that's pretty cool. News to tell you, okay, my shoes got here, which if you don't know what those are, they're not a part of the challenge, but there's some pretty cool, shoes. They are authentic, which is crazy. And yeah, but we sold something, and we're getting a payout. So let me tell you all the things. We sold the NBA set, not the minifigures or the soccer set, but the NBA set. We listed that, I think, an episode or two ago. And yeah, so that's really good. And we sold it for $100. So cha-ching, that adds to the thing. And we're getting all of our money from my other account that I'm starting to use because the other account is disabled, my main one. And so I'm starting to use that one. And I had like $200 of stuff on there almost, of stuff that was supposed to go to my bank account. And since it was a new account, it took forever to get processed, which sucked. But, you know, like a couple $100, maybe like 300. I'll do the math and get back to you. I have $360 and a bunch of inventory already. And guys, this is in like 30 days, 32 days. That's insane. From $100 to $360 and probably over $1,000 at least worth of inventory. This is insane. And I haven't listed any of the new guys yet because I wanted to make sure I could get payouts from here. And now that I know I can grind. I have all the photos already. I already bagged them all up. I can show you. Look at all that. That's all guys back there. It's really freaking cool. Yes. But we have like almost $400. Not counting the metal shop money too. We have $60 from there. So technically we'd have like $420, which that's pretty cool. That's really freaking cool. And that's not all in the bank account right now. We still need to get 130 of it to the bank account, but we have over $100 at least in the bank account right now as I'm talking to you. So that's really cool. And I can list all that other stuff that is worth a couple $100 at least. So that is really cool. I am excited. Like it is. I told you guys like a week or two ago. I've told you guys basically every week. I am starting to get in the snowball effect, which means that you just like, it just goes really freaking fast. And I emailed someone about the Death Star to see if they wanted it. It's a resale store, so we can maybe sell that. That is so cool. I am excited. This is epic. A lot of stuff is happening. I listed all the minifigures just now. Literally took me like an hour and a half, even though I already have all the photos. And I listed them on this account, the one that I'm filming on. And someone bought something instantly. It was the Anakin light up figures. I've just put them in a lot. Sold them for like $63, $62 or something. So that's really great. And then that guy, I showed him all the sealed sets I have to see if he wants any of those. And then someone else texted me an offer for a Boba Fett minifigure for like $12 for it. I have it at like 16. I counted at 14. And then he said, can you work out a bundle deal for a bunch of figures? I said, sure, go ahead. Tell me all the figures we want, and then I'll work out a deal with you. So yeah, and I had to put them in my bag. So they're all in there somewhere. But yeah, that's cool. We already sold something that's really epic, and hopefully we'll sell more. My hope and dreams is that I just gotta be really careful, because last time I did buy lots and then they didn't sell for a while. But I feel like if I move product a little bit faster, it'll be a lot better. If I showed you all these sets, I have 7 of these, 2 of those, 1 of these that is mint box, then 3 of these, 1 damage box. I really like selling sealed sets. I just think it's cool to have them, especially when you have a bunch of one set. I love it. Sold even more. So let me give you a rundown on how much I sold. Last little bit, I sold that much worth. So it's kind of crazy, I think. So that's really cool. I have to subtract $13 from it. Basically like $15. So let's do that. 15. So we made like 120, which is phenomenal. Half of the stuff that I sold, more than half of it, because it was 3 lots, was from my newest lot, and then 2 minifigures were from the Death Star lot. If you don't know what that is, I bought a Death Star lot for almost $500. It was $460 exactly. And then my newer lot was like $324.24 or something. And so yeah, that's really freaking good. So what I'm going to do right now is I got the motivation now. So it is like 1:40 a.m. I'm going to list this bag of minifigures right here. So I'm going to do that. And then I might list all the Lego sets that I just have in my back tote, which I should show you guys those. Those right there, by the way, I cleaned all this out. It was up to here, not even joking, all the way back. It is super cold in there. Holy crap. All of these are Lego sets that are just used, some incomplete, some not. But yeah, it happened. So someone saw my minifigure that they listed, and I say, hey, can you do a bundle deal if I buy more than one? I was like, Yeah, sure. Because it's really good to do bundle deals because then you save on shipping for the buyer. It's really good for the buyer and the seller because you sell more stuff and you move more inventory, right? And this guy buys something and I'm like, I have more stuff. You want to see? He's like, yeah, I want to see. That's really freaking cool. And so I sent him pictures and I sent him pictures of more stuff. And then what he does is he's like, yeah, I'll take these 2 minifigures. So then I list them for him at a specific price that we already agreed on when we messaged each other. And then someone just offered me less than what he said, but they offered me it instantly right as I listed it. So I'm like, bro, hurry up, buy it. Someone's coming for your items. It's just funny. To like 460 counting the metal shop money. This is insane. Thank you guys so much for even watching this. If you guys are making it this far, half the people don't even, 99% of people don't make it this far. So I'm basically talking to one person. This whole channel, by the way, is to motivate one person. So the one person watching it this far in the video, thank you. I'm trying to motivate you specifically because I know I'm not probably going to go viral. I post like 6 times a day, like shorts, and then I post once a week on here, but I just want to motivate that one person, and it's you. I'm talking to you. So thank you. Super tired. It is like pretty late. It's like 5 a.m. and I just decided to stay up because by the time I got done listing all the minifigures, it was basically pointless to go to bed because it was like 4 a.m. So what I did instead is I cracked the Coke can open and I just started looking at Shop Goodwill because I stopped looking at it because when you don't have money for the budget, you don't even look out product. You don't even try, right? And since we have like $500 including the metal shop money that will be coming in is it's really promising. So I bid on 3 things and I'll show you those. This one is by far my favorite. I could spend $100 bid price. Excuse me, $100 bid price, and the shipping is like 28 bucks. We have a gunship right here, like at least 20 pounds of just bricks, a base plate that is basically nothing, and then a single sealed bag. This is like over $100 easily, and this is like way over 100. It's like 150 because bricks unsorted are super expensive, and sorted they're even more. Sorted sanitized are even more. It's crazy. And that one right there, by the way, is the one I just showed you. That would be $140 profit if I bid $100, and I bid $69 right now. But if I bid $100 and not including the shipping price, so it would be technically like $130 almost, I would still make over $135 of profit. So that is a really good one to save, and I could always go over 100, you know. And then this one right here is this one you've probably seen in another video. The people probably didn't pay for it because it's back up there, 18 bucks. I didn't bid too high on it because shipping is a lot for, you know, not as crazy of stuff. This is pretty expensive right here. This is like a couple, like 100 to 300, but I don't know how complete it is really. These pieces are really brittle, so they break a ton. Sorry to make this boring, but you know, nothing. The one that kind of got me started on bidding is this one right here. If you know Lego, you just know it's kind of expensive. Sealed, it's like 550 bucks. It's not sealed and there's no pictures of how many pieces there are, so it's kind of sketchy. But I'm going to take the risk and I'll see if I make profit. All of these could be really good things. The X-Wing one, the one that I just showed you, that one is like a little sketchier, so I'm not 100% sure. But I think that's still good because that is a lot of profit. Because every time we take the money, we took $100, we doubled it basically. We doubled that, then we doubled that, then we put all of it back in the thing. And then when we're selling all this stuff, we're doubling that. Then if I buy all this stuff, we're doubling it. Because every time I spend like $100, I'm making $100 in profit. So that's how it's going so fast right now, right? And I'm going to have like $500 in stuff. So if I spend $500, then we're already up to $1,000, and we still have stuff to sell. Like, it's insane. Like, $500 is already ours. Like, we have it already, guys. Like, it's insane. Shipping all the packages out right now, and it just was not working. It was driving me insane. Maybe it's because I did an all-nighter, but I got so mad. One of probably the most mad times I've ever gotten in my whole life. It was insane. Okay, got the packages shipped out. Besides, well, let me tell you why I got mad. everything went wrong. The printer didn't work. Our other printer didn't work. Ran out of tape. I don't have another box for this thing that I sold. So it was just like a crap store. I'm like, oh my goodness. Now I'm out of tape. Don't need to get a box for that. So what I'm going to do is, since I want to be more organized this time around, because I've done this before, because there's new people, so I'm going to repeat it a lot. I've done this before. Like, I've been in this spot. I was making like $7,000 a month, but I was super unorganized, and it was really bad. And I had a lot of returns. It was bad, and I want to be more organized, and it helps a lot. So I'm going to do that, buy some stuff off Amazon. So that's why I made this clip, so I could tell you that I'm spending some of the budget on Amazon. All the bags I need, like I have really small bags that are bubble mailers, then I have medium, then I have large bags. They work great, but I always need boxes. And we order a decent amount of stuff, but recently it's just been insane since I've been selling sets. And I'm gonna need stuff when I sell those sets up there. So let me show you the tape and boxes I found. There's a big strong man right there. So I'm gonna buy this tape. It's 12 rolls for 20 bucks, and then I got some boxes that were 20 bucks too. So great deal. Let's take some money out of our budget, but I mean I would say it's worth it because, I mean, what else am I supposed to do? I mean, I can't just keep running off these boxes that are all random and weird. It's way better that it's like this. The next day, and yesterday sleeping was horrible, but that's off the point. So I was looking at the lots and seeing if I sold anything. Didn't sell anything else. But I was looking at Shop Goodwill and I found some cool stuff. So I found a lot to buy. I bid $305 or $4.98. So that's really good. And what I did was I wanted to see all the profit, obviously, because I found that lot a little bit earlier and I didn't really check because I thought it was out of the budget. We actually have 500 bucks, so it is in the budget. $150 price range, so that's pretty good. Let me show you. Spreadsheet I made, by the way. Here was the gunship one. That one is way too high now. It's like 200 bucks. Here's the lot, though. Has a bunch of cool minifigures. Yeah, worth a lot of money. So, yeah, and I think it's worth more than I actually put because I can't see all the minifigures. The pictures are horrible. With Shop Goodwill, the pictures are not great at all, but that's okay. You know, we can still buy stuff. And I think I've spent like a couple grand at Shop Goodwill now, which is kind of crazy to think about. But, you know, and I keep wanting to buy stuff because I'm a spender, guys. I spend a lot of money just on random crap like these shoes, right? But, I'm not doing that because I'm just going to make it so I have no money in the bank. So what I'm going to do is every time I get past a certain point and I find a good lot, I'm just going to buy it. Because if you make $100, $200 by every lot that you buy, then you'll just keep growing. And if you buy like a couple lots a week or whatever, what I've been doing, I've been buying like one a week. And that's what I've been doing. So every time I buy a lot and that funds and I just get enough money to buy another lot, I spend $300. Buy a lot, that $300 lot is going to make me $600, but I only made $300 from that already. I still have the other $300 of stuff that I can sell. I take the $300 in profit that I already sold, put it into a new lot that does the same thing, and I just keep repeating the process, and eventually all the lots will all get sold off from that lot. So it's just going to, I'm in the snowball effect now. I'm in it. I did it. I actually told you guys what I sold, so let me show you that. This is a turbo tank I'm selling. I just want to show you this. Look how many views it has in like a day. Sold this ship for $30. I sold that for $40. I sold this to $37, $36, and those two were the same people. I sold these for $62. All in all, right now, I have about $300 just in the eBay thing, and I haven't shipped out those packages. I forgot to do it today because it's Saturday, so the thing's closed. But there is 2 more days left in this week, and we got some things planned. That bid should end by the time, so you guys will probably see if I was going to win that or not. And I'll ship all these out, and let's see if we get that money from the eBay thing. We have like $200 in the actual bank for the challenge, so yeah. I should let you guys know that in the last 28 days, I've spent $1,028 roughly on Shop Goodwill. I'm going to give you a quick update since it is the last day. It is Sunday. So basically, we're not going to win that one lot. We're not going to win any of the lots besides maybe the X-Wing for $45 because all the other lots went up crazy in price. I'm like, it's a good deal to buy it if you're keeping it, like, so you could get a discount, but not to sell it with all the fees. Basically, we have to end the week off without really buying anything, which kind of sucks, but we did sell a lot for the first time in a little bit. So we sold quite a bit of stuff, which is really good. Stockpile of stuff to sell, so I can give you guys a little overview of what we sold. We sold an NBA thing, a bunch of minifigures, a few sets, and all the stuff from this closet that's finally getting processed. I figured out why it wasn't getting processed, so we're doing really good. And our total revenue on both the eBay accounts is $1,800 in 28 days. So that's pretty cool.